Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. I hope everybody is well. There was a question that came in, and the question was, how can I get initiated? I'm Yoruba, but it's hard to find good tatas and yayas. I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you. That's why you have to do your studies. Learn about what mayombe is, what palo is, what different branches is. You want to learn at least some of your herbs before you go into an initiation or anything like that. For you can see, for you could have, a way to be like, hey, does this guy know what he's doing or not? Because there's people that uses herbs that definitely don't have anything to do with mayombe and juramentos. It's been seen and people know already about situations like that from the past and whatnot. And little things like that. You have to be on point in the terrain you're gonna walk into. Learn about Mayombe, and after that, you get in contact. Yeah, after you investigated a house, get in contact with the godmother that's there or the godfather, and ask some questions. And if it makes sense, go for it. But you have to have some sort of knowledge because people play a good game. Now, there's a way you could tell once you experience spiritualists, you can tell when somebody does not have the qualifications to be called an actual working priest. So that's why it's good to have some. I'm telling you, it's like some simple stuff that you could tell when somebody is being honest and real. You know what I mean? And it's so easy. So take your time with it. You know what I mean? And yeah, just be on point. Study and investigate. That's the best thing I could say. All right. And for anybody that comes to me and says, "Oh, what branch would you recommend?" I always recommend, and I am part of it too. I always recommend Mayombe because Mayombe is the pure Congo tradition. With what has to do with palo. You know what I mean? It's not palo monte. It's mayombe. You have to learn the difference. They do not work the same at all. The only thing that looks the same is the sticks and stuff they put around it. That's the only thing that looks the same. But it is completely different. Fondo canata, everything is different. So you have to be careful. You got to be careful. And I'm hearing that godparents are sharing pieces for one piece for like 10 different pots and stuff like that. That's not the way it works. You can't do that. You can't do things like that. That's not the way it works. So you gotta be on point, and hopefully you'll find where you should be, and if you're true to yourself and you talk to Malongo, they'll guide you to the place you should be. So any other questions? I hope this was of some help. If any other questions, just let us know. Ache. And I'm just warming myself up, so there's gonna be a lot of good videos coming in and workshops and things as such. Any questions you have, just let us know. And what's your website? All right, guys. Later.